Yo, what's up, guys? Jay Jones with Eat to Fight, going on another Ruck Talk. I got a big one today, guys. Talking about the things that nobody's talking about, talking about the things that everybody should be talking about, specifically in weight class sports. There is a big problem with eating disorders. And the problem is that not only do people, guys, not want to admit that they would be having such a problem, but maybe they don't even know. They don't even realize, and they label this eating disorder as like being hardcore or grinding or being focused. And really, it's just destroying your performance, your longevity in the sport, and your health. So eating disorders are a really big thing, and they can go both ways. Eating disorders of eating too much, eating disorders of not eating enough, eating disorders of cutting out certain types of foods, or any kind of really strange extreme weight cutting techniques. People will start to become really obsessive with these. Just the fact of weighing yourself. I'm guilty of this, of weighing myself probably too often, okay? Some people weigh themselves 2-3 times a day, and it dictates the choices that they make throughout the day, right? That's an eating disorder. That's your weight having control over your life. And then thinking of like, okay, you're, cutting a certain type of, like, let's take keto diets, carnivore diets, whatever, all the things that are really popular right now that are still like bastardizing the carbohydrates, right? When I've said several times, carbohydrates is the number one fuel source that we should be using to fuel grappling, to fuel your jiu-jitsu. You need those carbohydrates. And some people are just straight up scared to eat them. And it's killing your performance, right? There's no reason for that. You're taking out the number one thing that you need. Not the number one thing, but something that's very vital, and you're taking it out. That's an eating disorder. What about, prolonged weight cutting over time? My coach is Master 3. I'm also Master 2, so I can tell my story as well. But Master 3, super heavyweight. Why? Because, and he's told me this before, he cut weight so many times his whole life, the whole life of jiu-jitsu, that now he doesn't want to cut weight, which totally makes sense. Doesn't want to go through the pain, didn't want to go through the process of this weight cut to make weight, so he just stays a super heavyweight. But this is a conversation I need to bring him in, and we need to talk about, and maybe have like a podcast or something, because it shouldn't be painful. You should be able to maintain a healthy weight, and it shouldn't be associated with pain. And that's what weight cutting does. That's why we shouldn't do it. That's why when you cut weight, for how many tournaments we do in a year? 3, 4, 5, 6? You're gonna cut weight for every one of those, after a prolonged period of time. But from white belt to black belt, if it's really fast, 10 years, probably gonna be more like 12 or 15, right? And you're gonna do that many weight cuts. It's gonna like mess up your metabolism. It's gonna mess up your brain. It's gonna have you not thinking right about food, right? What about these guys? They cut a bunch of weight just by not eating. They don't eat jack shit. This is very common, okay? I'll measure, or I'll have clients come to me, and we'll be 3 weeks out from a fight. We measure their calories. Like, I can't lose any more weight, and they're only eating maybe 800 calories. How the hell am I gonna take 500 calories out of your daily diet in order to lose 1 pound a week when you're only eating that? You only eat 300 calories a day, you're just gonna die, right? You definitely ain't gonna be able to perform or choke nobody out, right? So it's all coming back to eating disorders. And the only way that we can like start to fix this is by being aware that that's not right. You're not grinding through by being hungry. You're not being a hero by saying no to carbs. You're not doing anything but destroying your performance and making it a way harder route for yourself. And on the long-term side of things, eating disorders can turn into a bigger health problem, right? So this is something I've been thinking about a lot lately. If you guys know somebody, or if you yourself thought about this and have something to say about it, like let's get this one together. Let's make a podcast, let's make a video, and let's start talking about awareness of eating disorders.